Hello YouTube, my name's Rebecca. I'm also known as the Bible Girl here on YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel we do a lot of faith-based videos, journaling videos, things like that. I know I'm not the most consistent uploader. Forgive me, I do have a tripod now, which is making filming a little bit easier, but I didn't realize that you needed a different tool to angle your camera to do an overhead video. So hopefully I'll get that soon. Excuse me, my husband and I are moving into a new home, so hopefully once all that's settled, I'll be able to do that. So if you've stayed with me this long, I appreciate it. Anyway, today I wanted to share with you all this beautiful faux leather briefcase, portfolio carrying case. I got it at Target. It was a little more expensive than I wanted to pay for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it was like $20 or $25, but I actually went there looking for back to school stuff and I found this and thought this would be cheaper. It wasn't, but it works. So it has two zippers on the bottom, and then it has a back zipper. I already opened it because I started to record this video and then my phone stopped for some reason, so that's why this is open. But it does zipper close very easily. So when it's closed, it looks like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open the sections, show you what's in each section, and then once I take everything out, I will pick up this case to show you the layout of it. And hopefully if this is something you're interested in, you could pick one up for yourself. Alright, so if that interests you, stay tuned. So, to start, I'm going to do the back pocket that was open. So I'm going to just open that up. It's a nice deep pocket. Let me take out what's in here already. So, the pocket is nice and deep. I can't really get the right angle, but it is a nice deep pocket. So, what I have in here right now, if you saw my last video, I did a flip through of my prayer planner. If you didn't go check that out, it was literally the last video I uploaded. So, within the prayer planner, I use sticky notes to write down my prayers. So I saw these ones at Walmart. Not Walmart, I'm sorry, at Target. I'm sure they're at Walmart too, but at Target. And I thought the colors were so different and cool. So I've never seen black ones before, so those really intrigued me. So I keep these in the back for when I need more post-its for my prayer journal. So that's what's in there. So now I'm gonna unzip the main compartment, and I'm going to just take everything out, and then I will explain where everything goes and what's what, and we'll go from there. Oh, I just realized something that's normally in here is not in here, and it's actually on the other side of the room. So I don't think I'll crawl over and grab that. I think I'll just tell you about it. But anyway, so this is the portfolio carrying case when it's completely empty. As you can see, it's got a lot of room. It's got this, on this side, it's got just this big wide pocket that goes all the way, the whole length of the case, and it's pretty deep. So that's what's on this side, and then this is the side I love. This side has, sorry about that, let me see if I can fold this on itself. There we go. That's much easier. Cool. So this has 3 pockets. 1, 2, and a third right here. Yeah, a third right here. So what I put in these sections are, let me show you. But I'll start with the big pocket I showed on. So let me flip that so you can see. I'm gonna start actually with what's in this big pocket that goes all the way the length of the case. So this is a beautiful, I added this later on. This is a beautiful traveler's notebook. I got this from a friend for Christmas, for Christmas, I believe. Might have been my birthday too, I don't remember. A couple years ago. It does not come this thick. I'll show you how it actually comes. But I added the things to make it thicker. And, excuse me, and I saw another YouTuber, don't remember their name, but we type in prayer journal reference or reference prayer journal, that was it. Reference prayer journal, you'll see her videos on it. It's a journal that she writes verses about different prayer topics, and I just thought that was so cool. So that's what I'm going to turn this into. So I'm going to open this and show you what's inside here. So it has just this elastic on it, so I'm just going to take that off. And then it's just like this. The verses say, it says, you are beautiful, you are chosen, you are made for a purpose, a precious child of God and loved forever. So they were just beautiful verses, and then they had this beautiful cross. So when you open it, sorry, I redesigned it so the books don't stay in, so it just fell out, but I'll show what these are in a minute. So, when you get it, it comes with this little plastic holder. So what I did is I used sticky notes, and I wrote down the topics. Sorry, you can't see that. The topics that I will be using in this prayer reference Bible. So the topics I took inspiration from the journals that were in here, and then the writings on here. So I did faith, love, forgiveness, purpose, fear, and the child of God. Those were the topics I chose. And then this clear one, it just has nothing. You could put people, you could put whatever in there. So the way it comes is with this. And then if you can see, there's this like elastic that actually holds these journals. These are the journals that come with it. So it comes with this clear thing and then these journals. So, but I took these journals out to make it, to see if I could get more room. But these journals are connected by an elastic that keeps them together. You could take the elastic off, of course, but doesn't really matter. So to me, it doesn't matter, I should say. So in this journal, it's just lined notebook paper, and then on this one, I opened this page so you can see the elastic, but this page, it's just brown paper, no lines, no nothing. So those are the notebooks that came with it. So and then I bought this notebook from TJ Maxx. It says Faith on it. It was $5. It was so cute. This pen, it doesn't come with this pen, it comes with a little gold one, which writes nice and is cute. I just like this, the way this drawer one looks better. It comes lined So what I did is I went through, because I'm a crazy person, and I counted all the pages out in these 3 notebooks. It ended up being 320 something. So it wasn't an even number. So when I did the math and divided it by 6 topics, because I had 6 little pockets here in this middle part, I realized that about 50 to like 53 pages could work for each section. So that's why you see here, you'll see it has the topic. So it says faith, and then it says pages 1 to 53. So I have 53 pages I can write verses on faith on, and so on and so forth, and it just continues. Then the last thing I stuck in this notebook is this little, I showed this in my last video too. I still gotta do a flip through of this, but I might wait to do a flip through until I get the overhead thing, I'm not sure. But this is a pocket book of prayers, and it's just got a bunch of different topics on different types of prayers. Topics like, I'm trying to get to the table of contents here. Here we go. So, the table of contents there. So it talks about, I won't read everyone to you, but it talks about prayers for forgiveness, prayers for prayers of service, prayers of blessing, youth and children prayers, so on. There's a bunch of different topics in here. So, and I got this at Barnes & Noble. It's a Barnes & Noble exclusive. There's the ISBN number. And this was $10 when I got it. So what I did is, I'm going to have to put it together and close it, but what I did is I put in these items. Like I said, they're supposed to be with the elastic, but when they were elastic and I wasn't able to close it, and I wanted it to be able to be closed, so you put them in like that. Well, I put them in like this, and then I take this elastic that came off. Sorry, my charm was in the way. That elastic, oh my goodness. That elastic, and you just, I go from the bottom because when I go from the top, the charm kind of gets in the way and kind of annoys me a little bit, so I go from the bottom. Sometimes it twists on itself and you just gotta untwist it and then you just pull it up. Sorry, because it's so thick, it sometimes takes a little longer to get it to close, but it does go around, I promise. There we go. And then, there you go. And it's all together, and it's nice and thick, and I like the way that looks. So I'm going to be working on this, and I'll do an update on this once it has more prayers and verses in it, and I think it can be really cute. This is something I can take, like, on the go, because my prayer plan is huge, and you'll see that in a minute. So this whole thing goes right into that pocket, that big pocket. Also in this section, I have some extra little, just note cards. If I need to write anything down or whatever, I just keep them in there too in the big pocket. There we go. So, excuse me, so that's all that's in that big pocket. Um, next on my prayer cards, which I talked about in the other video about my prayer planner. Here are my prayer cards. Here are a couple others. I do intend to do a video going through the prayer cards and showing them in more detail. But again, I'd like to do that when I can do an overhead video, because it's kind of hard to read this way. So what I do with these is there's that section I showed you with the see if I can flip it again. Here we go. So there's that section I showed you with the pockets. So what I do here is I just take these and I just slide them right in there. And these ones also go in there. Just like that. So that's what's in this section. In this middle section, I don't have it because I took it out, unfortunately. But my pencil case with all my pens and stuff that I use for my prayer planner, it goes right here and it fits nicely. You'll see that in another video when I actually have it. So that's that. Then in this last pocket right here, what I put is I put in these envelopes. Now these envelopes, I think I showed them in the last one too. I can't remember, but I'll show you again. So this is myself. So whenever a prayer, I'll show them myself section. So whenever I write a prayer down on my sticky note in my prayer planner, I write it down on the front of the sticky note. So this one says, Lord, I need help, for I cannot find an important piece of paper I needed. I pray that it is at my mother's house, which it was. Thank God. So I wrote the prayer and I put it in the section it goes with. And then once it's answered, I write down that God answered it. I thank Him for it, and I date it. And then here's another one. Father God, be with me at my appointment today. I just was worried about a doctor's appointment. And again, when the appointment went well, I just wrote down that it went well. So then what I do is when they're answered, I take them out of their section, stick them in the correlating envelope, close up the envelope, and that's it. And then at the end of the month, what I do is I take all these out, I take out all the sticky notes, and I write them in my answered prayers journal, which I do intend to do a nice video of that because I've worked on that one for a very long time, I think 4 years, and it's going to be full soon. But I'd like to do it as an overhead, so I really have to order that piece. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go through real quick and just show you the envelopes. So as you know, this is myself. This says get well soon, so when somebody is sick or health or anything like that. This one says family, so any prayers for my family. This says thinking of you, so this is for others, prayers for others. We are perfect match. This is for anybody who's dating, married, just couples. This says don't give up, so this is for like big prayers, once in a lifetime prayers. Those go in there. Because sometimes those prayers take a while to answer. This one is love. This is for my husband's prayer, specifically for my husband. You are so loved. This is for people who are no longer with us. Sorry. This is another picture of a cat and a dog. These are for pets. My family and I have a lot of pets, so and friends of mine. This says, pray more, worry less. This is for like doubt and worry. Forgiveness. So when I make a confession to God and I feel like I've repented of the sinful behavior, and I put it in there. And then there's just a blank one for an extra section when I come up with one. So, all of those, come on, sorry, I just gotta, I usually put them in all at once so they all go in the same. Okay, so those go right in there. And then the last item, the main key point, sorry about that, my back is bothering me. It's a little bit of a longer video than I thought, but it's okay. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry about that. My mouth is getting dry. And then of course, the main item in here is the prayer planner itself. My little bookmarks are all like kind of falling out. I gotta fix that. I'm not gonna do a big flip through of this. There's already a video on this, so if you wanna see the inside and how I laid it out and what the sections are, please check out that other video. I love this. I really do enjoy working on this. I do find great joy in it. And as I explained in that other video, I took inspiration from a few different people. So if you've been trying to come up with one and you like some things from this person, some things from another person, maybe the way I did it might work for you. So that's it. So this, sometimes what I do with it is, excuse me, oops, my things fell out of the pocket. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. Give me one sec. Come on, slide in there, will you? Isn't it always the thing when you want things to go smoothly and they never do? That's just the way this world works, I guess, sometimes. Huh? Anyway. So, sometimes I put the planner in the big section. Okay. Like, oops, sorry. It's gonna be hard to pick up now. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry about that. It's really hard to pick up now. Here we go. This way, my, oops. Oh my goodness, this looks gonna be hard. I'm so sorry, guys. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. Anyway, so sometimes I put it in the pocket like that, which is fine. But a lot of times, what I do is I don't keep it in the pocket. I just lay it. I just lay it flat in the thing. And then I just, these sticky notes aren't in the planner. These are when I'm asking for forgiveness. I just keep those in the pocket. Just hang on. I'll show you. Oops, I pushed them down too far. You won't be able to see them. There we go. Okay. So, that's gonna come out, but that's okay. I just put them right there. So, sometimes what I do, normally I'm not picking it up, and don't worry, this stuff doesn't fall out that easily. I don't normally pick it up as much as I have been. That's why everything keeps falling out. But normally when I'm working on it, it's laying pretty flat. So it doesn't usually fall out that easily, I promise. It's a very good case. I've been enjoying it myself. So, So yeah, so I lay down, then I close it, and then I'm able to zip it. The zippers, sorry about that, I don't even know if you can hear me. The zippers, as I said, are very, very good quality. They're very strong, very durable. Super, super easy. There's a ton of room in here. I could even fit, there we go. I could even fit a whole nother, like, Bible or planner in here if I wanted to. So, and then that's it all closed up. And then if you remember from the beginning of the video, these are extra sticky notes. I just keep them in the back here. And again, that zips. That's zip shut, like that back there. And that's everything. And then all my prayer stuff is in one case. So when I'm wanting to pray and spend time with God, I just grab this and that's it. Alright, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you're interested in my prayer planner, please check out my other video. I will hopefully be posting more. Getting that other piece of equipment will be a huge help for me. So, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new here. And, let me know in the comments if there's any videos you'd like to see. Alright, God bless. We'll talk soon. Bye.